Hello, generals. It is general time again. And last week we were looking at the English EOI in a fun way. We were looking at grammar practice to help us review not only for last week, but for our writing portion this week. Good luck to the English 10 and the English 11 students as they prepare to write. Remember, take your time, make complete sentences, remember your grammar rules. I know you will do a fantastic job. Well, this week we're going to do some review in a combination of not only Algebra 1, but a little bit of a geometry review as well. The geometry students prepare to take their EOI this week, and Algebra 1 takes it next week. Well, in both subjects, there is a portion that deals with slope, much more heavily in Algebra 1, but also a portion on the on the geometry test as well. So this week we're going to focus in on understanding slope and practicing it. And we're going to get really great at it by the end of the week. Well, this lesson is brought to us by JDragon. He uploaded his lesson onto the Smart Exchange. And in this lesson, we look at determining the types of slopes and then practice calculating slope given 2 points using the slope formula. So let's get started with our notes and then we'll do some practice. So here's our first note, the types of slopes and their characteristics. Well, this is our first slope, which is a horizontal line, and it actually is a zero slope. This is our negative slope because the line goes down. This is our positive slope because the line goes up. And this is a vertical line, and it has an undefined slope. Take a moment and pause the video and make sure you write down these particular parts of or characteristics of a slope. Unpause the video when you're done. Okay, again, you should have wrote zero slope, a negative slope, a positive slope, and an undefined slope. Let's keep going. So what is a slope? It is a rate of exchange from one point to the next point on a line. It tells us how quickly a line is rising or falling. So, again, how do we find slope? Well, you can go to the notebook file and pull till you reach here to actually figure out how to calculate slope. You actually count how many up and then count how many over. And it's always the rise over the run. So 2 over 3 is the slope of the line. Okay, so again, you take 1 point and you draw a line up, and you take the next point and draw a line over. You count how many up and how many over, and that gives you the slope of the line. Now you could also find the slope with the slope formula. Here is the slope formula, which is the change in y over the change in x. That's what this delta sign means. Or taking the second number of the point and subtracting it from the first point. Y's go with y's and x's goes with x's. So, label an ordered pair is the first step. Label the other ordered pair is the second step. Substitute the number into the formula correctly, meaning make sure you put the minus sign even if it has a negative. And then simplify. Go ahead and pause the video as you write these steps down. Unpause when you're done. Okay, so here is our first problem, finding the slope with the formula. Again, we're going to start with our first step of labeling and then plugging in. Go ahead and go to the notebook file, pause the video as you actually find the answer to this problem. Okay, here's your second problem. Again, you can go to the notebook file or you can practice right here. Unpause the video when you're done. Okay, here's our third problem. Again, use the slope formula. Also verify by plugging the points on the graph. Unpause the video when you're done. Here's another formula. Again, unpause the video when you're done. Okay, here's another point. Again, plug into the formula, verify with the graph, unpause the video when you're done. Okay, another problem for practice. Again, unpause the video when you're done. Okay, now find the slope using these points. Again, counting up and counting over, and looking to see if the line is positive or negative. Unpause the video when you found the slope. Okay, now for a little bit of a vocabulary check. Again, here's the definitions and here's the words. Move the words to match the appropriate definition. Unpause the video when you're done to check the answer. Oh, oops, sorry, forgot to move them over. Let's see if some of this is what you probably guessed. Good job if you got those answers correctly. Okay, now for some more fun practice. Okay, again, go to the notebook file. This is a few problems for practice. All you have to do is hit the picture and then determine whether it's a negative, zero, or undefined slope. Well, it's undefined. Good job. And again, just hit as soon as you get to stop or hit the picture again, I'm sorry, for you to be able to see another problem. And again, it is negative. So go back to the notebook file, pause the video while you complete all of these practice problems, and then we'll continue. Okay, we got one more fun practice. Again, go back to the notebook file, practice, practice, practice. This concludes our general time. I hope you have fun wrapping up your practice. I can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow. Have a great day, generals.